Hey guys, what's up, Dust Ninja, and today I present you with not this awesome Naruto poster, which I technically am presenting you with, because it's there, but today is actually my Manga Collection update video, and the crowd goes wild. But in all seriousness, this is going to be what I think will be an awesome video, because I have about another 300 volumes since my last video, which was about 10 months ago, and I think 300 volumes in 10 months is pretty good. I think. If it's not, let me know. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. I won't talk about each series individually, but I'll probably say like, oh, I recommend this series, or I recommend that series, stuff like that. So let's get on with this. And also, side note, I have a lot of stuff on top of my shelf, which as you can see is suspended on a wall. So I am going to have to get up on a chair, which will shake because it's a computer desk chair and it swivels. So let's get right to it. So behind here I have Attack on Titan, volumes 1 through 9. I have still yet to pick up volume 10 because I am a poor university student. But yeah, Attack on Titan's awesome. Definitely check out Attack on Titan, and Kodansha being really quick with the release, so that's always a good thing. And then, after putting these back, I have Bakuman, volumes 1 through 20, which is the complete series, and Bakuman is another awesome manga by the duo who created Death Note, so definitely check this out. Next, got volume 1 of Bamboo Blade. Don't know how often I'll collect this because I don't see it that often, and I can't really order stuff online, so I can only pick it up if I see it in Forbidden Planet or Traveling Man. But yeah, Bamboo Blade was pretty good. Then we got Black Cat volumes 1 through 5, then 7 through 9, and then 12 through 20. I just need 3 more volumes. I've got the complete series, but I actually really enjoyed volumes 1 through 5. It's very good, so you should definitely check out Black Hat. I think it's one of the more underrated series that Shonen Jump put out, so definitely check out Black Hat. And then after Black Hat, we've got Black God, which is a pretty good series. You know, got a lot of action in it, so Black God's pretty good. Bleach, volumes 1 through 14. So everyone knows about Bleach by now, so I don't have to say anything about it. But I like Bleach, and that's all there is to it. And then right up at the top is Blood Blockade Battlefront, which was pretty good. It wasn't anything overwhelming, but a decent series with a decent plot so far. I quite enjoyed it. Down here we've got Blue Exorcist, volumes 1 through 10. Blue Exorcist is awesome, but they're very slow with the release. Like volume 11's not out till March, and volume 10 came out, I think it was October or November. So yeah, they're being very slow, and that sucks. But Blue Exorcist is awesome. And got Batum, volumes 1 and 2. Basically, battle royale with explosives. I need to pick up more of this. I think there's 4 or 5 volumes out so far. But it got really good in volume 2. I'm sorry for the shakiness of the camera, I'm on my phone. So it got really awesome in volume 2. So I definitely recommend Batum. Then we got Buso Renkin, volumes 1 through 10. Buso Renkin was pretty good, but I thought it got a bit... the last 2 volumes were definitely not as good as the rest. So after Batum, Claymore, volumes 1 through 5. Claymore is amazing. Yeah, the artwork might not be as good as other series, but the plot's really good. And it's one of those series that I can actually reread the whole thing and not skip pages or chapters. So I'd definitely check out Claymore. Then we got Crocus Pop Volume 3. And the only reason I got this was because it was in like a bundle with a Knights of the Zodiac volume. But it seems pretty interesting, so I might pick up the rest of the volumes. Then we got D Grey Man, volumes 1 through 12. D Grey Man's awesome. So if you haven't checked out D Grey Man, definitely give it a chance. It is very, very good. Then Dragon Ball Z volumes 1 through 3. I need to pick up more Dragon Ball Z, but it's pretty low on my priorities list right now. So I've got Durarara volumes 1 and 2 there, and then volumes 3 and 4. So that's the complete Durarara, and it's really good. I like Durarara. The ending was pretty good, and I need to get the Psyche arc because that's supposed to be quite good as well. And after that we have Flame of Recca, volumes 1 through, it's really dark, but you can just make out the 23. Side note, volume 17, it's hardcover, which is really cool. Then they've just fallen down, I don't know if you heard that. But here I have, I'm going to have to hold these up. No, I don't. I have volumes 24 through 33. So that's the whole of Flame of Recca, which is awesome. Flame of Recca is a good series. It's just your typical battle manga. You know, there's a fight and a fight and a fight. The bad guys get stronger, so the good guys have to get stronger. It's a massive tournament. It's really good. The action's good. I keep getting shadows in the way, so sorry. But yeah, after Flame of Recca, we have Fruits Basket, a shoujo. So we have volumes 1 through very dark again. We have 1 through 21 up there, and then 22 through 23. Sorry about the constant zooming. It's deceptively close because there's no zoom function on my camera for some reason. So anyway, Fruits Basket's a good shoujo. It's funny and it's got some good romance in it. Then behind Mr. Drippy, there's Gantz, volumes 1 and 2. I need to get more Gantz, because Gantz is awesome. And Gintama, volumes 1 through 3. Gintama volume 3 is one of the rarer volumes in my collection. And Gintama's awesome, it's a hilarious series. I'm going to move this. So Gintama, definitely check it out. And then we've got Higurashi When They Cry, volumes 1 and 2, which is the complete Abducted by Demons arc. And it's really good, it's really creepy, which is good considering it's a horror manga. So I definitely check out Higurashi. Then we got Is This a Zombie? Question mark, volumes 1 through 2. Otherwise known as Kore wa Zombie desu ka? So yeah, this is a pretty good series. Volume 1 was a bit weird, but it got really good in Volume 2. Sorry about that. And then we got Kimi ni Todoroki, which is a pretty good shoujo, which is funny, which is always a good sign. So, my second shoujo. Actually, this is my first shoujo. That's my second shoujo. But Kimi ni Todoroki is good. Then we got King of Thorn, volumes 1 through 6, another hard to find manga in my collection. That's the complete series. This is very, very good. It was in my top 10 list, which unfortunately I don't think you can view anymore because my YouTube broke 4 of my videos, which has pissed me off. But this was in my top 10. It's only 6 series long, but it's really good. So if you can afford it and if you can find it, check out King of Thorn. And after that, again, really, it's going to be really dark. We have Kingdom Hearts, volumes 1 through 4, and Kingdom Hearts 2, volume 1, and the original Tokyo Pop release. I'm probably going to pick up the Yen Press release of Kingdom Hearts eventually, but for now I have the original Tokyo Pop, and Kingdom Hearts is like my favourite game series, so getting the manga is obvious, and it's quite good. Then we have Knights of the Zodiac, volumes 1 through, no, not through 23, I'm going to start again, volumes 1 through 8, and then 10 through 23, and then 24 through 26, no, 24, then 26. I need to pick up volumes 9, 25, 27, 28, but volume 9 is really hard to get. It's like £30 I think on Amazon. But Knights of the Zodiac's cool. It's like Dragon Ball Z with totally OP characters, and boulders getting smashed and dimensions getting torn through. So Knights of Zodiac's cool, definitely check it out. Then behind this lot, I just dropped a key, we have Magi volumes 1 through 2. I need to pick up volume 3. Magi is probably one of my favourite series from 2013. I read ahead online, and it gets sorry about that, and it gets really good after the current volume, which is volume 3. After that, it gets so good. So definitely pick up Magi, and I'm liking the alternating colours. I think every volume is gonna have a different colour, which I'm really gonna appreciate, because I think spines have to be really eye-catching. I think having like a rainbow of colours along your bookshelf will be awesome. So kudos to Magi for doing that. And after Magi, we have Mare, or I just like to call him Mar. Apparently these two dots above the A turn the A into an E for some reason, but I have volumes 1 through 15, which is the complete series. Mare was done by the same artist and author as Flame of Recca, so again it's basically the same. So this kid goes to a different dimension and he becomes OP, and there's a massive tournament and fights and lots of fights, and it's pretty good. I'd definitely check it out, but I think a couple of the volumes are a bit expensive, but the rest of them aren't really a problem. I think it's volumes 7, 5 and 4, maybe 3, but yeah, definitely check out Mare. Then I have another really underrated series, Myuho and Roji's Bureau of Supernatural Investigations, or Myuho and Roji's BSI. Volumes 1 through 5 there. Then put back volumes 6 through 11. This is actually really good. Volume 1 and 2 were a bit... They didn't convince me, volumes 1 and 2, but I got all these in eBay lot, so I carried on with the series, and I'm so glad I did. It is very good. It's very different as well, so definitely check out something different. And then hopping onto my wobbly desk chair, so forgive the camera shaking. Woo! Right, I'm up. Well, first of all, I have my figure collection. So I have the Luffy figure I got with One Piece, Pirate Warriors 2, the Milo Maxwell figure I got with Tales of Exillia Collectors, a Zoro figure, which is just insanely awesome, a Naruto figure I got with Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, then I have a Suza, I think her name is, from K-On!, and Mio from K-On!. I want to try and get the whole band. I think that would be pretty cool. I also have a Persona 4 Arena soundtrack, which is in a vinyl form. But manga-wise, I have the Fullmetal Alchemist box set, which I cannot open right now because Luffy's in the way. But that's all 27 volumes of Fullmetal Alchemist, and the novel, and the poster, which is there. So that's awesome. And turn around, oh, the chair's swobbling. But yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist is awesome. It's definitely in my top 10. So definitely check out Fullmetal Alchemist if you haven't already. And then behind Mio, there's the Death Note box set, which again I can't open because I have a fucking figure in the way. But Death Note's a good series. I prefer Bakuman to Death Note, but Death Note's definitely good. The second half is not as good as the first half, so I think it's after volume 7 when a certain event happens, which I won't say because it's spoilers. But Death Note's good, so check it out. Now I'm going to get down from my chair, so wobbles again. Then quickly zoom to my One Piece box set, which I will have to back up for. So One Piece is awesome, and if you watch my previous video, which would have been a Christmas haul, you can see me open that and see all the volumes inside, but I'm not going to do it right now because it'll just be awkward. So One Piece box set, volumes 1 through 23, awesome series. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. There's a reason it's the most popular manga. It's so good. And then zooming, panning, Doctor Who, Dragon Ball Z, Hobbit. We have my second shelf, Pikachu, which is Nabari no volumes 1 through 2. It's a good series, ninjas, high school, it's pretty good. Then Naruto, volumes 1 through 11 there, and 12 through 20. Naruto's good. I've nearly finished the first half. I'm nearly on Shippuden, but I like Naruto. It was like my gateway manga, so definitely check out Naruto if you like action. Sorry. And then we have number 6, which is based on a novel, and the first volume's pretty good. I liked it. This phone doesn't have a light either, which sucks. But anyway, volume 1 of number 6, good volume. Then we have Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan. Ooh, that camera shake. Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan is a good first volume. I need to pick up more, but I keep collecting different series. Which you can see I have about 60 different series right now. And I only have very few volumes from each one. Then above Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan, we have Opat's Hunter, which is done by Kishimoto's twin brother. So I have volumes 5, 7, 9, and 19. Opat's Hunter is good. There's definitely influences from Naruto there, but it's its own series and it's good in its own right. So I definitely check out Opat's Hunter. It's still pretty cheap on Amazon. And above that we have Parasite Volume 5. And the only reason I got Volume 5 was because I was planning on getting Parasite, but then when I was searching on Amazon, I saw that Volume 5 wasn't in stock or it was very expensive. And I remember I saw it in Forbidden Planet, so I just ran down to Forbidden Planet and bought Volume 5 before someone else did. So I'm going to have to buy the first 4 volumes now. So that's Parasite. I have Peacemaker Volumes 2, 3, and 5. Peacemaker is a quite hard series to get now because it's Tokyo Pop and South Prim. But so I won't be able to read that, which is really unfortunate. But I'm still going to keep it on my shelf. Then we have Peacemaker Kurogane Volume 1, which again I won't be able to get the rest of because I don't think they printed past Volume 2 or 3 in English. But I need to read Volume 1, then I can finish reading online. So I'm looking forward to reading that. Then I have Siren Volumes 1 and 2, a favourite of mine. Siren's really good. It's about psychic people going to the future. And yeah, it's really good. Then we have Puella Magi and Madoka Magica. And there's only 3 volumes of this series, so I don't know why I still haven't picked up Volume 3. But I really enjoyed the first 2 volumes, so I'm going to pick it up eventually. Then it's really dark again. My PS3's in the way. We have Rave Master Volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then down here we have, back up a bit, 5 through 10. Oh, sorry about that. Obviously I won't be able to collect any more because Tokyo Pop, damn you. Someone pick up the licensing for Rave Master, god damn it. But yeah, this is a very, very good series. Much better than his other work, which is Fairy Tail. I much prefer this to Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail's still good though, so definitely check out Fairy Tail and Rave Master. After Rave Master, we have Rosario Vampire Volumes 1 through 3. And this is also a good series. First half's 10 volumes long, and Season 2 is still ongoing. But you know, it's funny, and it's got some good action scenes in it. So I definitely recommend that. Then I have Shaman King Volume 1 and 2, which is one of the first animes I ever watched. I think in order, it went Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and then Shaman King, because they were all on TV. So Shaman King is very, very good, and I need to collect more of it. Then above that, again in the dark, is Soul Eater, Volumes 1 through 5. A very, very good series. A lot of fan service though, so I wouldn't recommend it to anyone under like 13 or something. And with that we have Snow, which is an OEL, which is original English language, but it was decent. It wasn't anything fantastic, but they still haven't released Volume 2. And the thing is, there's an advertisement for Volume 2 at the back, but it never got released, which is really awkward. But it was pretty good, but it just sucks I'll never be able to read on. And above it we have Tales of the Abyss, Ash the Bloody. Tales of the Abyss is one of my favourite games, like, ever. And when I saw these two online, I was really happy, but they were really expensive. So I kept checking and checking, and they went down to about a tenner each. So I was just like, I'm ordering those, and I got them. But this bothers me. This one is vertical, this one's horizontal. It's so annoying. This is different to that. This Ash the Bloody is bigger than that one. It's just really bothersome, and it triggers my OCD like an absolute bastard. But I'm gonna have to deal with it because it's awesome. And above that is Tegami Bachi, Letter B, Volume 1, which was pretty good, but the main character's ability seems to be cry and shoot, which is really weird. But there is a specific reason for that. And then above that we have Toriko, a very, very good series. It gets a lot better. Volume 1, it gives you like a very, very small taster, no pun intended, of the rest of the series. You could say it's an hors d'oeuvre. People who have read Toriko will get that joke, and they might giggle. And then above Toriko, we have Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles, volumes 1 through 6. I'm going to pull out 6 so you can actually see it. There we go. 6. Then 7 through 20, which is here. And where is it? Volume 15 is hardcover, which was a really, really nice surprise. And volume 15 is one of the harder volumes to get, so just getting in hardcover was an absolute bonus. And then volumes 20 through 21 even, through 22. And down here, we're on the floor now. Volumes 23. I think one of them's out a little bit. Volumes 23 through 28. I'm really liking 28 because it's a lot bigger than the other volumes. I've only read up to volume 13 of Tsubasa right now, but it's a really good series done by Clamp, awesome manga group. So definitely check out Tsubasa. Then we have Witch Hunter, volumes 1 through 4, so they're in like omnibuses. But for some reason, 7 Seas decided to totally reprint it. So you can't get these two anymore, so naturally these have gone up really high in price. I think it was either volume 1 or volume 2 when I checked on Amazon last. It was about £150, which is absolutely ridiculous. But if you, I do definitely recommend this series. You know, it's really hard to fault this series. The action's good and stuff like that. The art's really good. So if you fancy picking up this series, don't look for Witch Hunter. Look for Witch Buster. That's what I want to look for. It's the exact same series, except this is in blue, and it says Witch Buster instead. So because of my OCD, I'm going to have to buy the first 2 volumes of Witch Buster as well, because I will not be able to have Witch Hunter, then Witch Buster, because it'll just bother me. But anyway, sorry for my ranting. After that we have Wolfsmund, volume 1, which was really good. It's 3 different stories from 3 different characters, but all revolves around a gate or a gateway to get to a different part of the country, guarded by this guy whose name I forgot. But he's a dick. He's just a massive douchebag, but he's a very good character. So Wolfsmund is great. Then we got Yozakura Quartet, volumes 1 through 4. This was actually a really good series. Not a lot of people actually know about it, which absolutely sucks. The shadow of the clasp for my phone case is getting away. Oh god, it's still there. Yeah, Yozakura Quartet is a very good series actually. Volume 1 and 2 are okay, but it gets really, really good in Volume 3. There was this scene I absolutely loved in Volume 4, where all the characters just go totally apeshit. and it's just so good. So definitely check out Yozakura Quartet if you can find it, but I think they stopped printing in English after Volume 5, which is an absolute travesty. And above that we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, I believe it's pronounced. But yeah, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! So can't really expect much. Then above that we have some games. These two are actually my brothers. That's Batman Arkham Origins. You can't tell, but it's in a steel case. So that's Batman. Then Bleach, Soul Resurrection, Hyperdimension Neptunia Mark II, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Saints Row 4. And getting to the last of my manga, nearly finished. We have Azumanga Daioh, the Omnibus. Very, very funny series. Definitely recommend it. Then we have Blade of the Immortal, Volumes 1. I don't know if you can see it very well, there's shadows on the way. Volumes 1 through 8, then 10 and 13. Blade of the Immortal's really good. The only gripe I have with it is that some of like the final blows, like the the bit where the main character kills a guy, some of them are over a double page spread, which would be okay if it was a scan on the computer or something, but because it's a book, you have to, if you want to get the full scope of the scene, you have to really try and spread out the double pages, and that could bend the spine, so sometimes you don't get to see the full scene, which sucks, but still it's a very good manga. I definitely recommend it. Then we have Bunny Drop here, which is shadow on it. Bunny Drop, which is really good. It makes you feel nice about life, really. And then just show you this there quickly. Daredevil comic from the Ultimate Graphic Novels collection, which is the best 20 quid a month I ever spend. I'm gonna be honest. Then moving for the very last time, so this is this shelf. So I need to buy a new shelf. This is my university room, so I need to buy a new shelf. I can probably fit in about 13, no not 13, about 10 more in this gap. And then if I move these, I could fit in another 15, but then I'll have to buy a new shelf. Then moving over onto my bed, oh it's a mess, I forgot to organise it. We have the Dororo Omnibus, which is all, I think it's 4 volumes of the Dororo manga by Godfather of Manga, Osamu Tezuka. Really good. It's Osamu Tezuka, don't need to say much. Then we have the first Erge Omnibus and the second Erge Omnibus. Oops. Yeah, Erge is awesome. I'm really glad they came off these omnibuses so I can actually collect the series. So definitely check out Erge. Then we have Fooly Cooly Omnibus, so that's both the volumes of Fooly Cooly, which is weird. And that's my review of Fooly Cooly. It's weird. Doesn't mean it's bad, it's just weird. Then we have, in the wrong order, Neon Genesis Evangelion first Visbig and Neon Genesis Evangelion second Visbig. I'm really curious as to how they're going to finish it, because the Visbigs only go up to volume 12, and there's 14 in the series. So I don't know if they're going to release a last Visbig with the last 2 volumes and loads of extras, or if they're going to do the annoying thing and only release them as singles, which will really, really annoy me, because then I'll have 4 really big ones and then 2 small volumes next to them, and it's going to bother me. But Neon Genesis Evangelion's awesome. Then you have K-On! Volume 1, which is good. And then lastly, really unorganised, we have 20th Century Boys. So I'm going to have to go through these individually. So there's 1, 2, where's 3? Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which just slipped, 9, and 10. 20th Century Boys is awesome. So I'm really looking for. Speaking of 20th Century Boys, I'm really looking forward to the omnibuses of Monster. I'm definitely going to pick those up as soon as they come out. So that, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, is my manga collection. So I'll do a quick sweep of it. So these are my suitcase manga, which are absolutely called because they live in my suitcase for now because I have no shelving space. Then my manga down here, and lastly, my big shelf. So I hope you enjoyed my manga collection. The exact number will probably be in the title, but this is Dusk Ninja. Like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.